I feel like the only way you fall in love is if you remove all your boundaries and uingie tu. Just sasa ukiweka boundaries hiyo ni like.
Hapana.
Lazima ujiachilie.
And then also too, kuna tu mse mmoja hold back all these years, bro. I feel like you've given too much power.
Get over there.
All the power, man.
So your parents didn't shtuka with the ink?
They haven't seen it.
They haven't.
You're lying.
Yeah.
Do they live under?
He stays alone, but even when they go on holiday, what they cost,
what is that?
I swear, I've been on a beach in Diani. Mpaka even Christmas, he was wearing a long sleeve kichinja. My dad is like, unachoma nyama na shati mingi.
Hi friends, I trust you are well. Welcome to another episode of
Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend.
Wow, I love it.
Best intro ever.
Yes, proudly brought to you and exclusively here on the SNS. Prior to beginning, we'd like to express our gratitude to Longonot Place for providing us with their serviced apartments as a shoot location. They are situated off Harithuku Road and are ideal for individuals who are seeking long-term and or short-term accommodation. For more information, feel free to check the description box down below. Now, joining us today, I'm so excited, we have the Mic Check Podcast! Yay!
I was going to do the intro.
Crowd goes wild, so let them introduce themselves.
You can do
Let's go.
What up, my name is CHEQUE, the mastermind, your main guy, the beautiful Maria is around, the amazing Moss is around, Steph's gang is around, this is Asking for a Friend, and we are Mic Check!
Oh my God, I feel
2
so
minutes energy. It's our show now. Look at us. We're the captains.
Just in case your crew didn't tell you, we're the ones asking the questions today.
We're the friends.
Settle in.
You're gonna welcome me.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Okay, so I want us to start
Thank you
light.
for coming. Joking. We're done.
Ooh.
Is it out of the system?
Yes.
Ready?
Bet.
Okay, so we're gonna start light.
Okay.
First dilemma. I'm in my second year in uni, and to be honest, I'm a bit unmotivated. What would you advise me to do?
Drop out.
Chaxi
Drop
can
out.
stay out of this conversation. Let's, the guys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so this way.
Yes.
The guys who actually finished. In my opinion, drop out. We're the same. We're on a podcast.
Together.
He has 2 more years of experience at work.
Facts.
Factoid.
Yeah, but I think I don't understand why they are unmotivated. Is it about school? Is it about personal life? Is it about something specific they're doing? I think it's very broad.
We need more context.
We
To
need a bit more
identify what
context, yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
what area specific.
But
is
in
struggling
general,
with.
what would you advise said friend?
I would say like just...
This is life, bro. Imagine just keep pushing.
Yeah.
Like
But,
if
yeah.
real talk is even in this, the moments, even us, even the podcast, we're like, you know what, I'm feeling so unmotivated or whatever, but you keep pushing.
Yeah.
But also, is it just a phase? Is it a continuous feeling? Is it an on and off thing? Because I don't think anyone is always motivated all the time to do stuff. Yeah. Like I could have motivation to do some things in my life now and zero motivation for other things. But if it's something that needs to be done, I'll pick myself up because. Man, vitu lazima happen. Someone has to do it, and that person is gonna be you because no one is gonna do it better than you. Yeah, so
It's a tough
pick
one.
yourself
You
up,
have to do what you have to do. But also like whatever you're doing, just if you don't love it, stop it. If you love it, just jamshe tu.
I'm watch two marathon ya Kipchoge akikimbia a whole 42 kilometers. No one in the whole thing.
Maisha ni ngumu. But yeah, just if you have to love what you're doing. So that even on the days you don't feel like you want to do it, you just remember why you're doing it. That's it.
But also sometimes you don't have to love what you're doing, especially if you're in second year. Sometimes you do things to make ends meet.
Or maybe you're in a course because your parents put you there.
Yeah.
If that's the case, drop out.
Yeah.
Hata dropouts wako na domob sana. Uliza Chaxi.
Students ndio wanatesa na mabele.
So I just want to build or piggyback on that because you guys have talked about pushing through and just, keep at it, but that's easier said than done. So do you guys have like set practices, routines or traditions that help you get out of a funk?
Not really.
I'd say just show up.
Yeah.
That's ours. Let's show up.
Ours is like, rah. you're feeling 20, but
we got you.
We'll hold the 40,
Yeah.
we'll hold the 40. You bring in 20.
Just
it's
show up.
There's no excuses. It has to be done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just show up.
We should put that on a t-shirt.
Just show up.
Just show up.
So, Wagwan, guys. First of all, this collab is going to be a banger.
For sure.
Another banger.
For sure. Can Chaxi please answer this dilemma?
Ooh.
It's not bad, but
Let me
why are you
see.
panicking?
All right.
You want to cross your feet?
Let the nervous stick start. Okay. It's a genuine question. How do I not care about what other people think of me? It's draining me a lot. Thank you.
One is you know yourself and you know who you are. People will always have opinions about you, about things you do, even about things you do not do. For me, I'm very comfortable in my own skin. I care. Like I think also there's a level of cognizance and being self-aware that comes with you being able to zoom or close out all the noise. But people's opinions, I don't think people's opinions should ever prevent you or deter you from doing whatever you want to do, because what is the basis of their opinion? You know, it's like when you get online and people are talking shit about you and you're like, for sure this is someone who does not know who I am. You know, they probably just watched a clip online about something they have no context about. So if it's random people, I think I'd sort of, not in a bad way, I think I'd be stupid to make a decision based off someone that completely I can tell has no idea who I am or what the discussion is about. You know, just someone online who is looking for something else to be angry at. So for me, like if Mas told me something, I'd pay more attention to that than a random stranger, but doesn't mean I won't listen to a random stranger. It's just that I think I'm very self-aware, and everything else I'd gauge and see. I'd take in whatever I need to take in. And, but it takes a lot. I don't think it happens overnight. Yeah.
I don't know. Because I feel like
Are you Chaxi?
No, I'm adding on to what you just said. So I can relate to that question, because a better part of last year I was like kind of experiencing that, and it's not because certain people had said certain things. It's just that it came from within, where you feel like, you know, I feel like most of the time your harshest critique
is yourself.
Yes. And sometimes you just need to take a step back and be like, you know what, like for me, I think reflecting on things that I've done in the past that have been successful kind of put that battery in my back. And also the people that I surround myself with, like sometimes I know if I'm having a difficult moment, the friends I can reach out and be like, you know what, today I really just need some positive talk in my ear. It helps you to keep pushing forward. So yeah, like stay grounded also. If you really understand the kind of person that you are, the value that you carry, Nivo, like sometimes that's all you really just need. Just take a step back and reevaluate yourself by yourself.
Yeah. There's something you've said when you were talking about how you're often your harshest critic, and you see how we often develop thoughts. There's something called affirmation bias, where your mind goes out of its way to prove whatever it is that you think. So for example, if I had a random thought that I'm not good enough at something, my mind will go out of its way to actually set proof, and then now it will settle. So it's sometimes our system is literally working against us.
I think I know my biggest hope. It's actually
it's
my mind.
up here.
Damn.
Yeah. We better take her out. Push
Hey,
her to bed.
you have to get out of your mind, to be honest, a lot of times. And
Easier said than done, to be honest.
like for instance, when it comes to like content, if that's what you really want to do, just put it out. You shot it, you spend time on it, you shot it, just put it out. Me would just put it out. Because sometimes it's like a musician. Sometimes I jokingly say this to my musician friends when we're in studio and they're making music. I'm like, Sasa, when will you know this song is done? And the answer is no. Because if you stay with that song, you'll feel like, let me add this, let me change this. So sometimes just this needs to go out, just put it out. And then it's already out.
I would say, like, honestly, on those I'm the shit moments, even if they're tiny. You know, when you do something, like you can do 10 things, but one of them you really did them well. They're gonna cover for those days you feel vibaya. So when you have like I'm the shit, like an I'm the shit moment, own it. Parade it everywhere. Post it everywhere, tell everyone, do whatever you have to do. to feel nice, because it's like ile siku una need kufuliza happiness. you have a band. Yeah.
Kumbe mnakuanga wholesome.
Ujieke billboard kama wa Jesus.
Bro.
Hey, a whole billboard.
for saying a happy anniversary.
For saying happy anniversary.
And you live in the same house. It's like Tenen Show.
Promise.
It's a damn billboard. Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's a running joke I do with my friends where when someone says something out of pocket, I'll be like, Maria, they probably wrote your name in heaven, and then you said something, they're like, actually,
We actually say on this podcast, we're the ones who are going to heaven.
Yeah?
Maria's going to be so mad.
He's gonna be like, Sango, maddening.
Yeah. Unajua huko kutoka tu na milk and honey.
You know what?
On this other side. On this other side. Sisi tutakuwa na all the supplies. So because we care about Mariah.
I'm not will be
coming to banga over the fence.
Yeah.
Akisema who lays the cat and who doesn't.
So if our names are not there, you're going to let us in.
I'm not carrying the book. Hell no. You're going straight to hell. Yeah.
But if everyone has a house of gold, then gold is worth nothing.
Uzuri tutakuwa na Eugene na Suraj.
We'll have a good time.
You'll be late.
You're bad.
And we'll have a barbecue and you guys have...
Like a Chucks and Mash
Chaxi wants to start a church.
Yeah?
We already have
So no, my plan is if content doesn't work,
Yeah.
like if I don't make money from this in like
church.
2 years, I'm
Yeah.
gonna start a church, and slowly build a cult.
Okay.
Yeah, so the guys will be called cult mates.
It's a serious plan.
I know. Next person.
Ukisikia mtu anakuuliza swali afa sema right.
On to the next.
Lazima uko na plan A, B, and C. So that you can land on
D.
No.
I dated one. Pick somebody else.
I feel like the sound engineer wants to do this.
There was a Mourinho beef. They're just like, yeah, I'm
Guys,
over
I'm
this.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm over
This
this.
video is gonna be 10 minutes long. It's gonna be like jump cut.
Yeah, it gas down.
Okay, next dilemma. I dated once and my experience.
When?
Since then, I have been ghosting all men who show interest. What would be the wisest thing to do? I love, but at the same time, I'm super scared of something shitty happening.
Call
I hate
Chaxi.
to say this,
Call
but
Chaxi.
my sister,
Call me.
And you
can't-
don't love?
Yeah, I am.
you can't live like that. You can't punish other people for other people's mistakes. So you have two options: either be open to receive love or see a therapist.
But also,
Well,
is that time frame for healing though?
But we also need to know how old they are, because if they're 19, on a bow.
No, she said she had one bad experience.
Yeah.
And she's been, because I'm saying, like, you can't punish other people for one
Yeah.
person's mistakes.
That's what I'm saying. You know, if she's like 33, it'd be like 60. Sasa.
Dated one
Jubrai wa
person.
second year alikukata. Now you're working at Safaricom, a very senior level, and you're still being.
Yeah.
But if you're 19, 20, 21, jaribu tu tena.
Babe, love is love. But she said she's a lover girl. So yeah. Just
Try
scratch
again.
that.
But
It sounds like
And that's the
she's
beauty
not
of love.
over that
Trying,
person,
failing.
Why are we assuming it's a she?
It's the process.
It's a she.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But also jua tu zingine bado zitakutuanga
Itakuramba.
zitakuramba
Yeah,
mbaya
that's the
sana.
process of love.
Yeah.
Kama kuna kitu mingi
You win
duniani,
some, you lose
uongoza
some.
Ruto na red flag.
Ni kweli tu.
Ziko mob.
Never
ending.
High work.
Hashtag. Yeah, they have crossed out your names. They're like, oh, no.
We're not planning to go anywhere.
Yeah. Genuinely, I don't know. Like if probably seek professional help if it's taking too long. But reality of life ni hivyo, man. There's never a guarantee on forever or eternity. So pick if you're a lover boy, find love, man. Love is nice.
I feel like the only way you fall in love is if you remove all your boundaries and uingie tu. Just sasa ukiweka boundaries hiyo ni like.
Hapana.
Lazima ujiachilie.
And then also too, kuna tu mse mmoja ame-hold back all these years, bro.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
you've
giving
given too
someone
much
so much
power. You know?
Yes.
Yeah,
Get over there.
all the power, man.
That is way too much power, sis.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm curious about your love life. So I'm curious about
On
Chess.
none there.
Why are you assuming there's love?
Because I'm a lover girl.
Oh, you're
Oh, did you send that message?
No, it's not my
Send anonymous.
amejitumia na simu ingine. Oops. Guys, can
Okay,
you
so
help me?
it's a dilemma.
Yeah. Must.
I'm not seeing anyone.
Okay.
I'm
But what does
seeing
that mean?
people. Yeah?
What does that mean?
I'm currently focusing on my career and turning 30. Those are the two big things in my year this year.
So no one would be upset that you made that statement just now. Look into the camera.
I am not seeing anyone. And there's one person you now want to see. I'm Chezo. I'm joking.
Sasa
I'll be real though.
you know the Lulu is the only one.
So Lulu them.
Hallelujah. Wacha nijibu. Swali ni yangu.
Na mtu.
So I was in my I was in my Delulu phase and I feel like I've slowly snapped out of it. But it's safe to say niko single kiasi.
Yeah. Single kiasi.
That's niko single kiasi. He's my man, but he's not my man, but he's my man. For those who know.
Yeah,
no.
they know.
Yeah.
Kama nyie mjui.
About it.
I'm not seeing anyone.
Never been in a
Oh, that's my camera?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anyone.
You're seeing some people.
I used to.
Yeah, what's up?
Actually, nili research kila kitu, so beginning of January.
Little fresh.
Nili refresh. New year, new me.
Good morning all.
I trust this finds you all
Hey team.
Yeah, but I'm single and I'd love to be with somebody.
January 11th.
Oh, you're
Yeah, I'd
searching?
love to be. I'm not
January
searching,
11th.
but I'd love to be with somebody. But
Okay,
I'm
so
not searching.
what is CHEQUE's ideal girl?
I ask myself that question every day. Yeah. I genuinely, I have no idea.
I think for
Ukweli?
Shaki, lip gloss.
Nah, I think I'm attracted to things about people. So of course looks and whatnot.
You know why I'm smiling.
Because I know
I
why I'm
know
smiling.
the ideal girl.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a type?
He
Not
does.
type, he has a person wanakataana tu.
Which person?
Niseme jina yake
Hebu
sasa.
sema, hebu sema. Yeah, sema.
Inaanza na letter S.
Hebu sema. Letter S.
Miss Canada.
No. We're in a group together, the three of us.
Okay.
You know that.
Makes sense, yeah.
The one, my birthday, you
Mbona
came and you're
mimi
like,
siko kwa hii group?
who's this your friend? No.
That's the only group here, only people with dicks.
So this babe has a dick. That's what you're saying.
She's not in the group.
Trying to
Oh.
This is a different group.
Oh, no, because you said you guys are in the same group.
Yeah, we guys are in the same group.
No.
We're in
You said,
multiple
Moa
groups.
said,
Yeah.
even this babe is in the same
No,
group.
no,
That's
no.
what me and Stephanie close.
Yeah.
Yeah. VR, run the tape.
The group is called the Divas. Unajua nini nasema?
Future daddies.
Mad.
I've told you.
Mad.
Mwambie mara ngapi mwende out?
Mad.
I'm a matchmaker.
So, but yeah, but
Yeah.
I'd want to be with somebody.
For sure.
Do you have
Marriage?
tips for me?
Marriage?
No, I don't.
You don't have tips for me?
No. Why
Yeah.
would you assume I have tips?
Because
for
you're
you?
a lover girl. That's what you said. So I thought maybe you have tips for me.
Next question. All right.
So mjue sijapata mtu juu ya Steph.
Yeah.
Sasa
In short,
tips
agenda
ndio
must
unaweza
attend.
nyima watu.
Maza kichwa tu ni kitu ya kunyima mtu.
Okay. It's been 3 months since we met with this guy, and they point out the age, 34 years. Who is now a very good friend of mine, business partner, and supportive in every project that I do. During the first coffee date, the guy opened up to me that he's already married, which I was okay with. So after a few days of talking...
Caveats.
Once and they're already business
Run the
partners.
record.
That's what I'm like, just read it
Very
again.
good friend of mine, business
Wait,
partner.
she's been
No,
seeing
just
this
read
guy
from-
for 3 months.
3 months.
It's been 3 months since we met.
Okay.
Okay, 3 months since we met.
Yeah.
And
This
they're already
guy is
business
34
partners.
years old.
Yeah.
He is now a very good friend, a business partner, and supportive in every project that they do. During the first coffee date, the guy opened up to me that, hey, I'm already married. Yeah,
I'm
which I
fine.
was okay with. So after a few days of talking, the guy proposed to me to be his girlfriend. And we've been going on dates like good friends, but also he's not pressuring me on doing something that I'm not comfortable in, and always reminds me that he's here to support me even though I don't agree to be his girlfriend. I'm single.
Chairman of the Delulu
So my
Association.
question is,
Yo.
I mean, why you can't have a wife and a girlfriend?
Because I need to get with this.
With consent.
No. What's the question? Unataka
Hii
tuambie
biashara
nani?
gani hii ulianza in 3 months and it's moving? I really want to know.
Support me in all my endeavors. 3 months.
Damn.
Oh.
She said, I'm married. I'm okay with that. Is that it?
But also, the thing is, why is he opening up about marriage unless alikuwa nakukatia?
No, like transparency, Chaxi.
And he could be confident.
But how is that
behind a
opening
friend.
up?
No,
Like,
it's
why
not
am I opening
He's
up
being
about
transparent.
about a
Like,
marriage?
just know, even if this decides to go further,
No,
I'm
define
married.
open up. I'm opening up to you because that I'm married.
Transparency, Chaxi. That's not opening
That is telling
up.
you.
No, that's transparency.
That's
Opening
not
up is letting you into my personal space. But transparency is what's real.
It is also Chaxi opened up on Steph Nganga show that she has a wife. I opened up that I have a wife.
I feel like you're right. Yeah, you're telling unamwambia tu
Yeah.
kuna bibi. Before we continue,
I think
sasa
this
sema first
debate
coffee
is really
date.
semantics, but I get
Yes,
what
semantics,
you're saying.
yeah. Mimi ningesema
So what's the question? What does she want us to
Because she
tell
said
her?
I'm single at the
And that
end.
was it.
I think how she was venting. She was venting.
Love
She
it
was
for
venting.
you, sis.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, bruh, I don't think there's rules to anything. If you really want to be with the dude and he's been open up that he's married, come on, kwa sidekick.
Nah, bro.
Kinda, man.
Apana.
Do you genuinely mean that? Or this
I
is for the
genuinely mean
plot?
it. No, I genuinely mean
For
it.
real.
I mean,
I believe what he says.
no, like somebody
I'm not
you
sure,
clearly
Steph.
wait, so clearly
I'm about to be like, how's your hand?
You know when a baby asks, do you genuinely mean
it's very
that?
intact. It's very intact. Cause Steph, so clearly she likes this dude. The
Not
dude is-
really, because she said she
doesn't agree to be his girlfriend, but maybe she's
but-
still like they don't have to reach a
Wait,
She
conclusion.
said we are good friends.
But they've been going on dates.
3 months
And he
mko
asked
na
her
jina zako
to be the
mbili kwa
girlfriend.
But she said no.
No, she's not
So
said
she
no.
just said, I don't agree.
Yeah.
My sister.
Semantics.
Mi nasema ako tu sawa. If you want to be a sidekick, there's so many sidekicks. It's normal. If you don't want to be a sidekick,
No, it's not normal.
Kuwa
We
business
normalized
partner.
it, but okay.
Si normalize
sasa
it.
utakataza
No.
watu, utakataza adults wenye wanataka
Normalizing
kuwa
something is
pamoja.
one thing. Just because it happens, that doesn't mean it's normal.
Yeah, I'm just all for as long as it's victimless, let adults do what adults want
Happiness.
with consent. Sindio? Because not everyone is polygamous or monogamous. People believe in whatever they want to believe in. That's why I'm like, if that's what you want to do, and the other party is comfortable and okay with it, I mean, why not? Watu wajibambe.
Please focus on the
Wacha
business.
watu
You
wadinyane
said the
huku
business
nje.
is- Imagine,
Usikazie
don't mix
watu.
business
I just
with
knew it was
pleasure.
coming.
Don't
waiting.
mix business
Miss
with pleasure.
Namaoni.
The business is moving, focus on the business.
Right. So,
Leave it at
so
that.
what are you telling Burna Boy and the mom?
That's mother and son, bro. You okay?
Okay.
Wait, it's gone over my
I
head.
don't
They
know,
don't
I'm
even
lost.
take it.
It's
Just
a
let
bad
it fly.
example.
Inaendanga.
No, me I think you can do business and pleasure. I think it can work. It can still work. You just
It
need.
gets messy eventually.
It depends.
It's dishonest. At the end of the day, you know,
Eventually.
Eventually.
you're in a whole marriage,
Yes,
probably
yeah.
there are kids involved. There's a lot of things at stake. So you
Yeah.
kind of have to weigh out.
Weigh
Like,
out your
you can have a
options.
side chick if you're not married. But once you sign like the thing and everything.
But what if their marriage is open? What if their marriage is open?
Kila mtu akae tu peke yake basi.
The marriage is
if it's
definitely
open.
not
Tunasign
open.
makaratasi ndio bado tukue open.
No, if
Like, see,
they
understand?
sit down, the four of them, and they agree.
Oh, yeah.
Like sign here, here,
Yeah.
and
Anyway,
here.
Nah, bro.
wanaume ni wengi. Find another man.
After saying,
But yeah, she didn't ask for advice. Tuambia tumesha
Yeah.
yake.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Damn.
opening up, my sister. We commend you.
Please give us an update. End of year. How many
Yeah.
kids will you have?
Hey, you know, you have until March to get pregnant if you want to get any this year.
Yeah. Mariah.
For sure.
We need a young checkmate.
You're
When-
functioning. also.
yeah, why you gotta be
You're
her?
very much functioning. Why
It's
you
just,
know?
it's just that I can't become
But I
pregnant.
said, why you say
You know what I mean?
Why
I don't have a womb, so I can't
Wait.
technically
Do you know,
become
Chelsea, you can
pregnant.
get all of us pregnant today.
Hey, Mwas,
Me,
man.
Mr.
No, am I lying? You can get all of us pregnant today, but
Only one way to find out.
my math has to match.
I don't think it's today. You can say this weekend. I don't think you can nut 7 times.
If you purpose.
He's 6 already.
That's a lot of stamina.
Hey, wait.
Hey, kuna mtoto mwingine atatokea nusu.
That's dark.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Is it possible to share nuts?
Share what?
I have
Your
not,
next question, please, Stephanie. Thank you. This one will take over.
I have not been in campus for the last 3 years, but my mama amekuwa akinitumia please. Nah, I want to buy a classic Volvo with that money.
Living taxi. Love it for you, sis.
I don't know the irony of is it the right thing to do?
It's not!
The fact that you're asking, you know.
Classic Volvo.
You
You
know
guys.
what's up.
Me, my answer
Like an
is
old
simple.
Volvo, like
if you can,
from the 90s.
yeah,
Volvo.
if you can buy that Volvo.
3 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you know the
Hata mzazi kwenda ulizangi results like hey yeah, like yeah.
Ajali.
You know the parents who trust
That's
their
a
kids.
pathological liar. I would not even trust you with my life.
Honestly.
You lied to your parents.
For 3 years.
Consistently.
At graduation utasema.
You know people fake whole graduations.
Yeah.
I had a classmate who brought their parents to graduation. They dropped out in first year.
Huh?
Yeah, and the parents come, simnikuto majina mnasimama nyote.
My
gown, nini, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Me, I always keep you guys will kill your parents. Please stop.
You know, it reminds me of that funny video of the guy who's speeding and the mom is like, oh, attack on you.
honestly,
Yeah.
But if you buy
yeah.
the Volvo, take your mom out for a ride.
Yeah.
Me, actually asked if your mom
I'm not
could
the
pick the color.
graduate, but I'm the Volvo owner.
Yeah, let the mom pick the color.
Yeah.
Let the mom pick the color of the Volvo.
Yeah.
Also, if you're buying a classic car, it needs work. So, fanya masters.
Hey!
Use the money to buy the car.
Yeah.
Finish masters money, then
Yeah.
restore it.
But they didn't say they're doing badly off. I think everyone goes to school to get a job. So if he or she already has a job, I
And a
understand
job,
why.
the money that the mom sends for fees, nataka kununua Volvo.
Unaweza survive na kwani
Campo,
unatumia
bro.
how much?
Me Campo guys used to survive with CG 2K a month.
I mean, that's possible.
Bro, I don't think he's doing bad, but he's not definitely
No,
not
he's
doing
doing
good.
bad for sure.
Yeah.
Like you're doing bad.
Yes,
Start a
it's
business with that
If it was
money.
a right or wrong, you're definitely
Yeah.
on the wrong.
Me, I'm all for honesty anyway. At the end
Yeah,
of the day.
please.
Yeah.
So how would you
Whether
even
it's your
break
mom.
such news to your parents?
Tunakwambia, I'm not a graduate, but I'm
So not the graduate from the Volvo owner.
I'm a dropout. Of course I ate the money. I'm a dropout. Of course I don't have the degree. I'm a dropout. Here's my Volvo. I feel like you're giving such bad advice. But to that person, wewe.
acha jokes.
Wacha mchezo.
Imagine umepush.
Me naona tuko sawa. Buy your
How
Volvo.
can you hurt your parents to that degree? I mean, me, I've done some dumb shit as a person. I'm not like the
I'm
straightforward
curious.
kid.
Scale of 1 to 10, what was the dumbest? That if your mom stood on a podium, she'd be like, hey.
Like I didn't do the extremes. Like maybe just drinking when I wasn't supposed to be drinking, going out, getting a tattoo, piercings. Like vitu zenye si ati wakifind out watashtuka like
So your parents
could
didn't
you?
shtuka with the ink?
they haven't seen it.
Devin.
You're lying.
Yeah.
6 years
Do they
now.
live under...
Yeah.
He stays alone, but even when they go on holiday,
Long
what they're
sleeve.
in coast,
Yeah, I mean,
what
yeah.
they're
What
long
is
sleeve.
I swear I've been on a beach in Diani. Mpaka even Christmas I was wearing a long sleeved kichinja. My dad is like, unachoma
Are you
nyama na
alright?
shati mingi. I'm like, do you want to eat nyama choma? Do you want to freeze right now? Yeah. I feel like, you know, there are things you can do, like even me, you can't be my friend and you're doing that.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, if you can hurt your mom like that, what are you going to do?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't trust them with my life.
Exactly.
Me nasema buy the Volvo. Sawa tu.
But
Do
by
they
now,
make cards? Do they make
My
cards
work.
for those?
What do you mean?
Sorry, mom, I didn't graduate, but I want a Volvo.
but you see, the way this guy started the message is already at the Lulu person. Like, I haven't been in college in 3 years. 3! You know, you can eat one semester. 3!
The problem
So
here.
he ate 9 7
Yeah.
Bro!
I think
And still,
He
The
said,
problem
"Another
here-
one, thank you.
I'm a
Thank
repeat.
you.
In the parents' mind, like, I didn't pass last year, I have to redo it.
Yeah. I think the issue here is not buying the Volvo or not being in school. The issue is just accepting maybe tuition fees.
yeah,
and
how
upkeep.
you're getting this far.
But in the name of
Fucked up.
I'm still in school.
Yeah.
Of course, don't do that to your parent. But
Yeah.
buying the Volvo, you buy it. Sasa utafanya nini? Isha
Yeah,
enda.
a winner,
Sasa
you must win.
a win is a win.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Sema tu win.
A win is a win.
So the mom will be like, I'm still disappointed in you. Nipeleke supermarket. Give me a ride to that. Drop me home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop hurting your parents, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
can you
that,
cut?
this is
But
why.
you can't.
No,
Sorry. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
This
can
is
cut
why.
it. All right. Hi, Steph. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 16 months,
16
Man.
months.
which is 1 year and 4
That's
months.
a year and 4 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
He takes me on dates weekly and buys me flowers weekly too. However, he doesn't buy me material gifts, and when I ask him why, he says he's busy directing his money to projects that will give us a good... Why are you laughing?
Unapangwa dadangu.
To projects that will give us a good life when we get married. He doesn't fly me out, or when I ask for money for nails and hair, he sends exactly that.
So utafikaje kwa appointment?
I feel like he either doesn't like me as much or he's naturally
That man
Yeah.
deserves better.
What do you advise? Stay and be patient, and marriage is not 100% guaranteed or live. I have communicated my grievances a lot.
My
Help.
sister, if this is not your husband, there's nothing to stick around for.
No, I'm just listen, guys. Wachani na pressure social media na sijui send me this, buy me this.
No.
Love people who know how to love you. Like
Exactly.
16 months later, you need to know your love language. Yo
And
pesa
then-
wanna date. If I feel like mimi ni mtu wa kulipiwa nails na kufanyiwa mavitu zingine, see you redirect the funds or you figure it out. Because she's clearly stated they go out every week.
And
get
flowers,
flowers
every week. Yeah.
So I can buy you flowers every week, take you out on dates every week.
Lakini fair
Sasa-
makucha is
This
where
way
you draw the line.
It's not even fair, makucha.
Ninga.
Like, akisema like,
Ninga.
makucha ni how much squeezy? Because I feel like every woman...
It depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you tell me nails are 5K, I send okay, babe, 5K.
Wait.
So here's 5K.
So if I ask,
Shit, you should have sent 7.
Not 7, 8. After 8.
I don't know.
Chuma na
Yeah,
kucha.
so you ask for money on a Friday, it doesn't come through, but in the evening we're out on a date. Okay.
To tell him to do. But also like
No,
she
no,
should
no,
have
no,
that
no.
too.
Honestly.
I'm on the project's beat. Until he's redirecting the
Redirecting.
funds to the project and we help him in the
Which is fine. Like
Honestly,
maybe the guy is
okay.
investing.
So let's say this is a guy.
That's how.
Yeah. Let's say this is a
Your
guy
520
who.
affair is for the project.
Okay, hata tutetee umsaidia kidogo.
Manze, umse anafanya
For the
mtu.
sake.
But there is
Umse-
an overdo. Hata si
umse-
uko anadu.
So this is a guy who's a very serious
Yeah.
person, budgets to the T. So dates, flowers, everything is budgeted for, and also these other projects. And these projects are for
The future.
for them. You know what I mean?
I mean, probably make
Yeah.
a ball.
So a classic
What if
ball.
the two are dating?
Can't trust
Mimi naona this guy is actually outdoing himself. Because even when she asks for money randomly, he sends exact amounts.
So if you tell me
he
he needs
still
10K.
sends the money. Either way.
Jaxie, if you call me and
But-
say, I need 10K, I send you 10K, you're like, ah!
But most essentially, he is working on projects for their future.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Like,
But
16
Mr.
months mnapanga future kwa nini?
Kuraba,
Ai, wacheni
that's
mchezo.
what I say.
Lakini mimi honestly,
16 months
mimi
unapanga
naona
future.
mimi sielewi why some people should have some problems.
But she
Yeah,
said,
like,
Well,
Hivi
lakini
ni
wewe
shida za
pia
kujitakia.
11 months hata wewe unataka tukwambie nini? What do you want us to tell
16
you
months,
that you don't
fikeni
know?
6 years kwanza. But also, she said she's communicated her grievances severally.
Frequently.
That's what I
exactly.
mean.
So if the guy doesn't listen,
Bounce. See,
Yeah.
this man has a fully developed frontal lobe out.
You gotta go.
or maybe these guys are like 21, or maybe we're advising guys we don't know, like,
Yeah, they should
Yeah.
actually say
Ah,
I think
Yeah.
like
Semeni
yeah,
miaka.
yeah. But also I'm big on I think there's things we don't generally need to spend time on. Like genuinely as adults. Kuna vitu zingine naweza kuongea tu. Sasa hizi why is 11 months?
why is this an issue?
16.
Actually nimekasirika. Tuendelee. Sasa tutamwambia nini atuwaje
That's
yenye
what you see is bounce. Unapangwa.
Don't listen to us.
No, on the project's beat.
Tell your boyfriend to listen to you.
Hi, Steph. So my bestie and I split recently. I was the one who called the shots. Reason being, she was not there for me when I needed her the most. Context. I asked for help from her. She promised to help, but surprisingly went silent for a whole month. What hurt me the most is I was usually there whenever she had an argument with her man. After she used to ask me to talk to her man for her, and I did without any hesitation. Yet she couldn't even show up for me. Am I being petty or are my feelings
Very
valid?
valid. sis.
Very valid.
Very valid. Leech friends? Nah.
I'd say both ways.
No.
Or she's being petty in some extent?
I think both ways. One would be
So she's being petty. I just want to clarify that that's what she's
not entirely,
Okay.
but it's also possible for someone to look at it that she's being petty.
In what sense?
Because I think generally we sometimes put a lot of pressure on friendships.
Okay,
And
expert.
Mimi, the main thing I can pick from that is just communication.
Yeah.
So maybe expectations were not met, but is it clear what the expectations are? It's like, say, Mwas decides to become a musician, and maybe when he puts out his first single, he expects all of us will post it, do whatever not. Maybe I genuinely liked it, I even bought the song, I didn't post it. I didn't meet his expectation. But it could be as simple as, have a new song come out, kindly help me push when it comes out. It's clear. So communication is very clear. Why was she not there for you should be the question here. Because it's hard to assume she also wasn't dealing with her own things or going through her own things. So as friends, communicate too. Because all of us are always dealing with our own things. So you may feel bad that I probably didn't show up for your birthday. Bro, maybe I lost my sister that day. So you are tight, me, I've always showed up for him, I've not done this, I've done... yeah, so friendship to me has to be a continuous thing. It's not just one moment. Because there's going to be that one moment when I'll not show up for you as my friend. So does it cancel all the times I showed up for you? Nope. So in that instance, you'll be petty, to be honest. because maybe I had a genuinely valid reason why I couldn't be there for you. I probably needed you more than you needed me at that point in friendship.
But okay, we'll get to that. You said something, leech friends.
Yes.
What does that mean?
In the sense that when like they always, like for example, like she said, I'm always there for her, like even when they have issues with the man, I go out of my way to talk to the boyfriend. But one moment when I need you to do something, is that. Then first of all, my issue is you said you promised, not that you said, you promised you were going to do, then you go silent for a month.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
A month, like, bro.
Maurice, like when I catch you, Ricky.
Try me.
Yeah.
No, but leech friends, honestly, no, because I kind of understand that situation. So imagine by the sea must akuna mali imeandikwa you are the key to heaven. Imagine just by
But also, because they're saying they've been besties, so you just reach out and be like, hey, I didn't feel good about what you did.
Imagine something.
I like that.
So you guys are for be the bigger person.
Nah.
If you really care about someone, you have to.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So not all the time.
Would she be the villain if she chose not to?
She'd be the villain in her own story.
No.
Unfortunately. Because you see, how many times have you texted someone you know you shouldn't text?
That's a different situation.
That's what I'm saying.
Now,
you have it inside you.
Me, I'm still on the fact that
if someone is silent for a month and they were your bestie, what's stopping you from saying, hey, Maza, I feel like you're hurting me?
No, but you went silent because I asked you to do something and you went silent.
That's
why Chax is saying communication. Reach out. Your heart. Already your heart. Whether you talk or not, your heart. Just reach out and be like, yeah, I didn't feel so nice about you doing ABCD. And then depending on their reaction, if they're like, kasikia vibaya uko kwenyu, then you know where you stand. Akisema, I'm so sorry. Let's meet up. Let's talk.
I don't know.
Petty.
I think for me is, and I tell this to my friends all the time, there's absolutely no reason why some things should be issues in friendship.
Yeah.
Like why even at this point where this has become a thing. So communicate too. And if you really care about someone, even if you don't see them for a month, I feel like if things are okay, you'll know. If things are not okay, you might know. But there's no problem in genuinely reaching out to someone you care about. If you really care for someone, I'll reach out and be like, yeah, what's up, man? It's been a while. It's been a month. This and this happened. What's going on? Then if they don't care, ni sawa then.
Because feelings you will feel either way. So just talk them out.
Yeah.
Because now you're going to be 2 years later, you're still assuming, oh, this person hurt me in this way.
Nah, me, once I put makasiriko, I'm not moving forward with my sentiments. Like, it's a wrap.
I'm curious to Mwas and Chaxi, you automatically assume that said friend was also going through something.
No.
I didn't assume that. I'm saying the only way for them to find out.
Maybe it could be.
So you guys give people the benefits of doubt.
Yeah.
But the thing is, niggas is grown as hell.
But at what point, like for instance, for friendship, at what point is it getting to this point?
For me, I'll reach out and be like, yo, kwanza itafika a month.
Yeah, that's how like at what point.
If you already spoke and I said, I need you to help me with this, and then the point
so you ask again.
I'll be like, hey, just remember you need to
It's
help me.
giving wapi kikombe yangu because niko hivi.
Can I please?
No, you can't treat friendships and intimate relationships like they are just things that you can walk around and pass by. This is someone you care about. They said they've been besties.
And do they care about you?
Thank you.
So
that's what I'm saying. The only way to find out is communicate.
Yeah.
You can't treat, like Sawa, if I don't care about a particular thing, I can just easily walk away from it. But how if I walk away from intimate situations?
I'm curious because I think
even really
also
invested
that
in the
whole
beginning?
month,
Yeah.
this friend was also hurting. This one who's also hurting. So I'm curious when you talk about this communicate. I think it's easier said than done.
I know.
It really is.
If she was reaching out throughout the whole month and getting 0 replies, then that's a different scenario.
Or maybe she was also waiting for that other friend to be like,
if she was just waiting for her phone to
you
ring,
reach out to me.
That's now you're two dumb people with bundles you're not using.
Now, what if maybe she went to buy bread and ended up in Nanyuki for a month? I'm just saying.
Bro, this is not the 1960s.
I love her.
Reach out. If they don't reach back, you have your answer. If they reach back and they're rude, you have your answer. If they reach back and apologize, you have your answer.
No.
But
the fact that I asked you for something, you said you go ghost for a month.
But your feelings are valid because that was the question.
Yeah, that's just that. Like, bro, you're dealing with a leech friend, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
But just communicate as friends.
Reach out before you break up. That's it.
Too late. Okay. So I like a friend of mine and he likes me too.
Date.
I would like to pursue it casually.
Even
Better for you.
He's like, speaking Mangi's language.
I'm a lover boy. Let it be known. Call me back.
Come down, sit with me.
No, damn.
So, but I'm scared because I've never done the casual thing with anyone. How would I navigate this without any hard take? Just for fun and some company. For context, we are in the same friend group.
Guess what?
That's what you know.
Guess what? There's always a first time for everything.
Yeah.
But it gets
And also,
messy.
there's one person who will want more.
Eventually catch feelings, sis, it's messy.
Especially keta kwa poa.
Niulize nikwambie. Niulize nikwambie.
Let me tell you.
Speaks to you.
This
is your company.
In my soul.
If you thought about those back shots and you think they're worth it,
It's not about the back shots. The problem is, I feel like if you're going to do it casually, I feel like there needs to be guidelines. Like, me and you can mess around, but dude, you can't text me every day, you can't call me, there's no days, there's no whatever. So it's, I see you when I want to see you.
Let me tell you,
That's
whether you have
the
1
only
rule
way.
or 10 rules, mtapendana.
see,
Si lazima mtapendana, mmoja wenu atataka more.
Because we only fall in love with routine. If you text me every day, you call me every day, and do all this.
I don't fall in love
babes
every day.
fall
What
in
do you
love.
mean?
Steph, am I lying?
They're speaking for all the women.
I'm speaking for
Strengthening
babes
love maybe,
fall
but
in
falling.
love. I'm telling you,
Kwani
babes
sisi
fall in
tunajua nini?
love.
Sisi tunajua magangster basi. I'm like, which women are this?
And then your is like, I'm free.
Yes, babes fall in love with routine. If you call me every day, if you text me every day, if you're taking me out on dates every what day of the month, bro, nitaingia head first.
Sasa mnataka ikuwe casual sana mpaka akifika mnagoteana. Unafika kani aje buda.
You see me, I see you.
Like Uber bado ina run.
Fresh buda.
Bro.
You're the ngumu. I think casual simply means that we're not going to explore this further. But doesn't mean now we can go
That's
there.
exactly what I'm saying.
So it's
It
your
always
birthday.
crosses that side eventually.
So happy birthday nakwambia nini? HBD.
Oh, you just said a balloon.
Kama tuko pamoja birthday yako nakwambia happy birthday by the way.
So let me bring this home.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Wait, next question.
this is my show.
Lisa.
I'm curious if you guys are capable currently, previously, when it comes to navigating casual relationships. And I mean genuinely.
Single kiasi. What did you think?
Yeah, I was a single kiasi. Single kiasi but 95%. Yeah.
I mean like with a friend.
10% what?
Like with a friend.
Mimi, it can completely work.
Serious.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
No sakaja over here.
Hapa
lazima
Hapa lazima work.
We're gonna just mute that, yeah.
So just put a
In case
disclaimer.
I get funding.
No, that's
But your pesa account. So next time, welcome. We are Longonot Place. This has been sponsored by the Nairobi County.
yeah. So for me, I would comfortably navigate, and it's not a problem.
Nah, me.
I'm an open book. We can talk about it. Yeah. And if
I'm
things
not.
change, just let me know. So that I can leave.
He's not
Since call
joking.
me baby, you wanna reach me.
Okay, impossible.
I've got feelings.
I'm Kongori, my G.
Nimeingia lift.
Acha nifunge fridge.
Wait, I've got feelings. Don't let them go. Keep them.
Right now in the heavens, they are crossing. I'm like, bro.
I've got feelings. Try them once. It's an inside joke.
Oh my goodness.
No, but me, I know myself. I can't do casual. Because, like I said, I fall in love
So
with routine.
why is it now?
Now is
Fungua roho.
I'm in a phase where I'm just like, as Moss said, I've been telling them like I really just want to get my career in order. And
You only meant 5. See, but 5 to 9.
Mara literally said, I can't do casual. And she was in a casual thing the whole
time. The whole year.
But I was, but now I can't. Guys, did I just say
Did I
I
predict
snapped out
this?
of my delulu? Didn't you hear me say that?
Yeah.
But yo, you literally
I
said
snapped out.
you can't do casual and
And
went
I'm
to
proud.
explain.
Yes, because I'm a fool. Like what you not giving me routine.
Okay, so
I said that.
Ojinga kwa loud.
amesema sina
I'm a bloody
akili.
idiot.
Mbona mnataka nitumie?
Like I'm a bloody idiot.
class.
Once you start giving me routines, do calls, dates, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm planning a wedding.
She's
in my
like,
Pinterest.
how are you feeling about rose gold, the color? Gorgeous.
Sis. Me, I'm the Lulu Pro Max.
You remember the day we were in a cab together and I was explaining to you that you're not in a relationship and you're trying to explain to me that you're in a relationship?
Yeah.
Even the cab driver was like, Madam, want to see your husband?
God, that cab driver didn't even talk.
That cab driver was just like, because I could see him on the mirror.
Not verbally, but
My ex, I'm like, I talk to him every day. I love him. If I see him with another person, I'll feel bad, but he's not my boyfriend.
And funny enough, even on his end, it's the same way. Like,
So why are you not together?
Girl, I just told you,
you know they're not together. She can't do casual.
Nah.
After doing it for
it's way more.
me since I knew
She's been doing casual.
all the time. I
can't do casual.
I can't.
She says, if you're doing casual, it has to be just the two of us. And
No,
you have to talk
'cause
to me
I
every
get-
day.
I
And you
get-
have to buy me flowers and take me on dates. I'm like, wait a minute.
And you see, that's the thing. I've never asked for it, but they always feel the need to do that. And me being the fool that I am,
Down.
then later all of a sudden I'm like, okay, this is getting a bit too much for me. I can't handle. I snap out and it's like, okay, distance.
Yeah.
I look for the next casual.
Casual.
T-shirt near.
Okay,
Way,
so
way.
our next dilemma is pretty long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Autumn ages next
Very,
time.
very
Autumn
long.
ages.
Key.
So I think I'm going to read it out to
Okay.
its extent and then we break it down.
Sawa.
I lost my finances to a scam last year. That's the
sorry,
same
sis.
year when my work contract was terminated. I was so broke that at some point I could manage myself. I struggle with sharing the things that I go through because being a forgotten middle child, I was conditioned to believe that I can only help myself and help others, but not to ask for help. I've had a number of incidents that I've been going through, but I struggled to get through alone. But on this, I was losing it. But by then, I was in a relationship. I visited my guy and I told him that I'd lost my house keys. But the truth is, I had battled to support myself with the savings till I couldn't anymore and my house was closed. We stayed together and it wasn't as glamorous as I thought. Sometimes he made me feel like that wasn't my house and that I was more of a burden. A number of times he had asked me to go at my place and I didn't know how to get vulnerable. I just said I will do that when the right time comes. I know that was a mistake. I figured a point where he deserved to know the truth. However, his behavior wasn't accommodating my vulnerability. He would come extremely late with no communication. He cheated. I felt so unwanted and didn't maybe feel the need to share. I managed because either way I didn't have somewhere to go. I got a job in January. Not as good, but sustainable, and I've been working on moving out. Yesterday, I asked why he cheated, yet he has me in the house every day, and his explanation was he didn't know my place and was something major, and that was something major to him. I opened up and he was so mad, and I kept begging for another chance and apologized for having made him and this relationship feel unprioritized and that I didn't know how to start. He said it's okay, but with a certain look on his face in addition of, so you were with me because you didn't have an option. I'm feeling so uncomfortable to be here and I feel so regretful that I'm hiding such information from him. It wasn't a good move. What should I do? And by the way, I was even selling my clothes, etc., to Shylock to make sure I was chipping in financially.
Damn.
First of all, that man is a very nasty individual because I feel like when not everybody shares their problems on site. If I've taken my time to actually build that courage and to open up to you, I think that should account for something. You don't make somebody feel even worse when they've actually taken.
Like you don't beat them down when
they're
they're already
you get what
down.
I mean?
At your lowest,
That's one. Two, sis, he's also manipulative. How do you cheat on me and make me feel like I'm the one who's on the wrong? Because you didn't know my place. My place and your dick.
So he said, wow,
My
let me slip
nigga.
into another coochie.
My nigga.
Yeah.
Like, let's get real. Hey? Yeah, this is a lot. 3, sis, I think you need to see a therapist. You saying that being a middle child, you're conditioned. You're not conditioned. That's a thought.
It's not a thought, but it's a reality.
Not necessarily Moas.
Middle children are forgotten, for sure. Not every middle child.
That's why I said it's
Are
a
you a
thought.
middle child?
I am a middle child, but I know even if shit gets, like, if shit hits the rocks crazy, I can always call my mom, I can always call my dad.
But do you know that is
It's a privilege.
Yeah.
True, but Mazi, I don't think you should be conditioned to think like that.
What I get with Moas, but I also agree with you, is that there's something called, it's a term in Latin, it's called tabula rasa, which means
Umesoma sana.
Na kwa hiyo.
Wameza kizungu kanza Latin.
Tabula
Are you a lawyer?
I'm a journalist. Anyway.
Hallelujah.
And basically, it's a term that defines that when we are born devoid of information and experiences and all of that. And then as you grow, the environment and everything now, it's what shapes that.
Yes.
So in some ways, it's a conditioning, but it's also from like, it must be deeply ingrown, but then it's something you learned. It's not particularly like set in stone. So I agree with both of you.
Yeah.
So like when you said it's a reality, I'm like, it is, but I also agree with her when I'm like,
It's not all middle children.
Yeah,
different realities. Like you see the statement you said, like, if you call your mom or your sister right now, that people can say that.
Yeah.
Because they know for sure, like, I can't bring myself to ask my parents for money.
True.
Yeah.
Currently? Or just for the longest
And I'm
time?
just saying there are people who can say that.
Oh, okay. All
Not
right.
me. Hey, me, I ask my dad for money all the time.
Gonna be like, put the...
Nah, he can happen.
I think I agree with both what they're saying.
Yeah.
For sure, I don't. He didn't handle it correctly when she was able to speak up. But also, there's a big problem with the foundation of why this happened, which is she lied the whole time as well. So there has to be accountability on her part as well.
Yeah.
Because also, if she, I mean, if there was honesty right from the jump, I think it solves a lot of issues sometimes. So things are really bad. The best way you can get help and easily is if you just own up and be honest with yourself and the situation, because sometimes it doesn't even need to take a guy that you like. It could be your close friends who won't want anything in return.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't put you in a very compromising position just for future. So me, I just believe honesty you solve so many
best
things.
way.
Because you know,
Yeah,
the
makes
truth
sense,
about
yeah.
the truth is the truth is you don't have to cover up. You
Whether
don't
it
have
hurts
to
or not,
lie.
it's
You
there.
don't have to do
Yeah,
things
facts
to
be
cover up.
facts.
You know what I mean? And then it becomes easy for you to get help. And you'll most likely get help immediately from people who genuinely care.
Yeah.
And then, so there's the accountability on our end as well. But for the guys, so it's already happened. We are here. I think it should be handled better.
And whether or not you are living in his house, whose house, you would still have cheated.
That's
That-
true. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
exactly.
It's not a you problem.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she's like there's a way her reasoning is like I'm the problem, probably because I'm in his space, probably because I'm and it's like, sis,
I'm the burden.
calm down. Imagine you're literally yes, you've done your fair share of messing up, but you're not the K in this story.
But when you're at your lowest, I understand how you could think that way.
Yeah.
When like you have nothing on your back, you'll feel like you're always intruding someone's space. So even when people hurt you, you'd feel like
It feels like
'Cause you
you're
have nothing to fall
deserving.
back to.
yeah, it's like I'm not contributing to this situation. So
Maybe so that's why he's
Yeah.
doing ABC.
Yeah.
I mean, I genuinely felt terrible for her because if that happened when all that was happening, it
Simultaneously.
must
Can you
have been
imagine?
very.
Yeah, so
That's
much
a
was
lot
going
for
on in her
anyone.
life,
That's
yeah.
a lot.
Me when I was down to my last $1, and someone cheats on me. Wait.
Like because imagine umenimaliza like umenifinish.
Nataka niwe.
No, hii ushanimaliza.
Yeah.
Hey. Ningezima fridge.
Ama uende na fridge guard.
There's a whole day I thought I didn't have Wi-Fi. Kumbe Ted zimad my Wi-Fi.
Why?
See, just as a prank. I left in my house, zimad the Wi-Fi. I came back, I was like, Wi-Fi funny leo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something I've been internalizing, and it's like, did you say no, or did you mean yeah?
Ignore him.
Okay, it's like intention versus impact.
Okay.
So, for example, and it's usually in reference to even how we apologize. You see someone telling you something like, I'm sorry about this. My intentions were not. But then sometimes it becomes like null and void because regardless of what your intentions were, it still caused an impact. For example, if I ran over someone and I'm like, oh, my bad, you've broken your leg, that was never my intention. You're good. But regardless,
The
like,
leg is
impact was-
broken.
yeah. So I think for her, maybe her intentions into getting to stay with him, well, probably she was like, he's probably, as my partner, is going to take me in and stuff like
he'll
that.
take care of me.
But now it obviously had an impact now when you're saying about she needs to take accountability. But it must have been hell to just have all of those things
Happening
One
at
at
the
a
same
Somebody's
time.
making you
time.
feel, you know, because there's nothing worse than being, you already know this is not my space, so you're literally walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
And now bonus for someone to make you feel like, bruh,
And then she
this
just
is not your
lost her
space.
job, whatnot. There's so much going on, man.
I
How
hope
to
things
use
are
this.
looking up for you
For
now.
sure, man.
So
Sending
she
a
got
love.
a new job and it's, you know, it's in a
It's not the
Yeah.
best, but yeah.
A win is a win. Good
Steph,
for you, girl.
Steph will send you a care package. DM her your number and address.
have I become the spokesperson?
You can't live with CHEQUE.
Try what?
Ding, 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 ding. Like,
Oh my god.
Ooh, okay.
but you know,
Yeah. My best friend, a guy of 8 years.
Blanda.
watching it.
Watching this video.
My best friend, a guy of 8 years. Sister, this
Stop.
is your husband. What are you talking?
No, you can be besties.
Yeah, Wongo.
Yeah, I've had a 10-year
No,
relationship.
Twendele.
Wait, you don't have male friends that you've known for many years?
Friends, not best.
Bestie.
Even best
Best.
friends.
I don't play
Tumesema
those games.
bestie.
Si bestie ile uongo ati.
Bestie, munch. No.
Si bestie ati nikioga unaweza ingia kwa bafu. Au, wacheni mchezo.
Ogopa.
Wacha nikupanguze. Wewe.
Okay, so Chucks and words. You meet a babe, especially for you since you are not particularly searching but open to it.
Yes.
And she comes and she's like, "Hi, I have a best friend of 8 years and he's a guy." What are you saying?
Okay, me,
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I told you this nigga is no.
But no.
Me?
Wait, so
Hey.
my girl shouldn't have male friends?
No, I'm just
Male
curious
friend.
because it's always
You're
such a
saying
debate.
Her
Best
best friend
friend
is a man.
That's fine.
That's fine.
What's the problem?
I'll just trust you being genuine. If I end up knowing that it was
Become
ingenious,
Yeah, if there's any issue, yeah.
Okay.
No, but you see,
Yeah.
it's assuming that you genuinely can't have a best friend who's of the opposite sex.
you can.
No, I was just trying to make conversation because it's always such a debate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, me,
So
I'm-
I
me,
now
I'm
know
fine.
where you
Me,
stand.
Kosawa, yeah.
I understand.
Are you okay with that? No.
I think I cannot speak for this Steph now. Maybe once I'm in that situation, I'll be like, okay.
Is this
So-
something you can handle? Yes. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would have to, it would need future Steph to know. Yeah.
Okay. Current Steph. Can
Current-
current Steph
current
handle
Steph
it?
and I dodge all questions.
Kwambia,
All of them.
na hiyo classic
Yeah.
It's my show. I'm asking the questions.
Currently, I think I'd also have to see them interact together because I feel like, you know, body language.
Yeah, you can't hide.
Yeah, like if you guys are too like friendly and I just feel like, okay.
Okay,
best friend.
Wait, so best friends are not supposed to be friendly, or depends on
You
the
know what I
things
mean
they
when I say
do?
friendly, like
okay.
handsy and
Bestie,
touching. Oh my
ona your
god.
tongue is showing.
Nimekalia vumbi nipanguze matako.
Yeah, so
I hear you, yeah.
I would
I know
have
what
to
you
see
mean,
them
yeah.
interact.
For sure, yeah.
I
But
think it's just even if our friends, not even besties or whatever, there's a way you can act around your person with your friend. If let's say like every time I end a phone call with "I love you, babe, take care of yourself," and then like maybe my person is there, I'll be like, "Oh, I'm saying tutaona baadaye." There's some level of courtesy you have to accord.
yeah,
Only because you're avoiding.
I think it would be more comfortable for me if you could just be exactly the same even when I'm around or when I'm
Yeah,
not
so
around.
I'm not.
Because if it's
too
different,
Yeah.
that's I'll
That's
be
very
like,
true. Like, are you
okay,
acting?
yeah.
That's very true.
If it's different,
I feel like you also need to soma your person because you can get a
suspicious.
very nice human being, you like them, they're very like genuine and everything, but if you're like kuku kidogo tu like si ile mbaya unatuma na maji unaenda umeomba I love you. You know, so sometimes it's also just protecting your peace.
Yeah.
Unajua tu msichana wangu ni mzuri lakini
For my best friend of 8 years.
All right.
Oh, we hadn't even read it.
And why I even said
Hey, we had to
that,
pause it because I was like,
and because of
lakini kama
that,
na count years maze
in Continuum, he recently confessed his feelings for me,
Nilijua tu.
and we had a long conversation where we established we both felt the same way
wow
about each other. Shortly after that, drum rolls.
wakakulana
asking
Tap,
for
tap.
a friend.
Mine alisema nini for our friend? Asking for a friend.
a
The
best friend
nigga became silent. He said silent.
That must be weird. That must be that.
So he became silent. No calls, no text. And when I reach out, I only get one text response. Should I continue
wait
texting or
amesema
let him?
nakupenda ukasema pia mimi nakupenda
Then
Kwanza he's the one who initiated the whole
he
thing.
confessed. Akiwa baba.
What, Papa?
that's why we don't date niggas.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we
That's
do
why
not
you-
date
I would not
niggas.
recommend it honestly.
That is what, see, the fact that you're getting one word answers, I feel like that should just be your answer.
But mbona alienda silent? Si maybe ameenda kuachilia
The
rotation.
others.
Anapea 2 week notice.
Nah.
I'm like on schedule.
So you can't. Where's the multitask? That's what you're saying.
No, that's crazy though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
there's absolutely no reason
What
why
you
you should.
buy kwa hii dunia?
Like evil. Like that one, their
Yeah,
name
that's
was
crazy.
actually Cross.
No, there's
Every
bad,
question
and
you've
then there's
answered,
my
you're
best
like,
friend
yeah.
of 8
Yeah,
years
yeah.
because this is a
Damn.
level of its own.
8
So that's someone
birthdays.
you really know. 8 years, bro.
That's 8 birthdays.
And then you
16
guys had
birthdays.
that conversation, and then that nigga, aye.
Okay,
He was
giving
like, well,
chance,
Juju,
you're
kiss
there.
Wait, wametry kukulana though.
Probably
Maybe
not.
Itasolve vitu mob.
Yeah.
Or probably they did.
Kwanza hii sasa hii
Ina feel like
wanafaa
kama-
kula na missionary. Unamwona ne macho vizuri. Unamuongea msotizi vipi.
Na umwambie.
Half strokes mnaongea unamaliza.
Nah.
Half stroke
But
mnaongea
I think it's one
unamaliza.
of those situations where feelings were confessed. It ended up being a situation, and man was like, "Yeah, my word is done.
Yeah, man.
It's been real."
Kwa sababu gasi msana anatembea aje. Sio anasema feelings are confessed and then the nigga is
Done.
Out. He said out later. Okay, sawa.
Nah, but
So
that's
you
sad.
should
I'm so
definitely
sorry.
Sasa
let.
natembea
Achana na yeye.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you
imagine-
feel like they would be able to recover?
No.
Okay. You
Nah,
made that.
man.
Especially the fact that before anything happened, me and you were boys. This is how you treat me.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
There's a lot of memories there. There's a lot of close,
No,
maybe
forget
friend
even
groups,
the memories.
maybe
Like at
everything.
least now I'm seeing you for the kind of person that you really are. Because you know when you're really close with someone, it's like you're blinded to some extent. So now I'm seeing you in full 4K, all the colors.
Lakini 8 years mnapendana muongei. Hakuna mtu
So
alisema
there's
kitu.
a lot of emphasis with you Mwas, when it comes to longevity of,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
friendships, relationships.
I'm just saying 8 years and I have feelings for you. Niko tu hivi.
It's a long time.
8 years you're dropping me home, you're going bowling. Hakuna siku tu
Probably you're hanging out with the boyfriend. See?
hakuna siku nitakunywa tequila nifanye.
This man's like, hashtag refund Mwas.
I'm serious. Hata ukinihit now. But listen, no.
The babe who's crying, then the guy is trying to kiss her then.
Nah, man.
Na kuna siku
Wait, Havana.
So tequila is your thing.
Yeah.
Oh, your thing.
No, it's actually, me, I don't like tequila. I
Me,
love it. I don't
yeah.
like it.
Me, I love a lot of alcohol.
Tequila makes you do
Tequila
things.
is
I
good.
believe you. I believe you. Okay.
Me, honestly, Pia, Ama, they can do drugs and just talk. You know, yeah, drugs help every now and again.
Yeah. Next.
Wafanye zile drugs za stage ya mwisho.
Exactly. Yeah.
After you've popped, you're like, I feel funny. 8 more hours.
Hata zishiki.
This pombe unaweza kunywa maji.
I'm ulale tu.
Hizi si zile strong hizo za 12 hours.
Mad.
Get the actual crackhead.
Kids,
Okay.
don't do drugs.
Our last dilemma.
Abuse them. Sorry.
Hi, Steph. I started content creation in 2022, and I really took it seriously in 2023, hoping for it to get me somewhere serious as a career. But I've been stuck at a certain number, and I'm feeling really discouraged. Sometimes I just want to quit because I'm stuck. Any advice or tips?
Just keep
Quit.
pushing or have mic check on your content.
Yeah, just find a job. I work.
Like 4 years, Joe.
Yeah, 4 years.
I work.
Damn.
Find a job.
No,
sometimes
Alisema they started in 2022 and then took it
that's
seriously
yeah.
in the next year. So
Okay.
it's only
Yeah.
been a year.
Yeah.
Give
I
it
feel like
time.
Yeah.
unless you should trust the context before the context, the
Content.
before we give like, because it's not a blanket advice. Because not all singers are good singers. You know, like unaweza nionyesha muziki yako niko like uko na job, don't quit it.
Say,
I haven't seen
say.
the content, but if it's really good and you keep consistency, continue.
Yeah.
Go ask your honest friends.
Yeah.
What do you think about my podcast? We don't watch it. Oh.
Enough said.
Yeah. I think, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Don't, like, if it's something you really believe in, and especially if the material is good, just keep going. Because there's never, I mean, all of us can define success in different ways, but then there's never really a formula for it.
Yep.
It could take you 1 year, it could take someone else 2 months, someone else 10 years. Klepto alisema, kabla jina yako julikane, jipe miaka kaa 8.
So you
So
have 6 more years
10,000
to go.
hours, sometimes ni reality. So just keep going, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also figure out if you're doing anything wrong, re-strategize, nini.
Yeah, change something.
Yeah.
Maybe
'Cause,
do more
yeah.
marketing now, more collabs.
You know, if it was just hard work,
Yeah.
everyone would
Everyone
make
would
it.
be true.
Yeah.
I think it's usually like insanity is doing the same thing.
And
Over
expecting
and over.
different
Yeah.
results. Yeah.
But also, there's definitely lack when it comes to what we do as well. Because there's people who are really good and
They just never
you know,
get their big break.
I don't think everyone
That's
will get a
very
big
true.
break, and that's just
Yeah.
the reality of life.
A sad and painful one.
Yeah.
Is it
But don't give up on your dreams. Just keep
Yeah.
going, man. Keep going.
But also, like, if you can, maybe give up.
No.
Yeah.
Like, if
That
you,
too.
you know, you can do something to a point where you're like, this is draining me.
Yeah.
No, but wait, let me just repeat that because she said she just feels stuck.
Yeah,
No,
at
but
a
it's been
certain
1 year
number, and
though.
I think it's the number that I'm just saying.
Yeah.
For you
subscribers,
guys, how
viewership.
do you process success within Mic Check? What does success look
I'm
for
sure all
Mic
of us
Check?
would define it differently.
They're very
Yeah.
differently.
Okay, you can start.
Damn. Success for Mic Check. To me, I haven't thought about it, to be honest.
Okay.
I think
Work in progress.
All right.
I'd say for me, anytime I see, like in the comments, someone is like, "Oh, I'm new here. For me, that's like, I
Success,
bet
yeah.
we did something.
We're growing.
different. Yeah.
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 I haven't thought about it, but I would put it in silos. Of course, there's a financial aspect. There's maybe you touched and changed someone's lives aspect. There's also the fact that maybe it moves from being a side hustle to like the main hustle. So I'd look at it in buckets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keeps changing, yeah.
Yeah, but we wish you all the best.
You
That's
too.
the
best.
Thank you.
As well.
You too. You too.
Wish
Hey,
you
Unasuhe,
all the best.
do you go see a therapist
Wishing
after
you
hosting
all the
this show?
best.
No, I had a session today. I have a session every week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
You had that?
She does
The
that
damn.
every week.
I miss those days.
You can go
Don't know
back.
anymore.
I can't, man. Shit, man. Fuck, that shit is stressful.
Yeah. We have finally come to the end of Asking for a Friend. I hope you guys have enjoyed your time here. How are we feeling?
Really good, man. This
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah.
Wait
Come on,
to watch
like
it.
tu chini hivi tusikie mashida za
Yeah.
watu na and offer bad advice. A mix of bad and good advice.
Yeah.
And a splash of banter.
Yes.
So tell us where we can find each and every one of you, plus collectively.
Shaxi, do you want to go first?
Okay, cool. So collectively at Mic Check Podcast across all socials, including even YouTube. If you type Mic Check Podcast, you'll find us. But the page is Upside Digital. At that guy Chaxi across all social media handles, including Pornhub.
Where?
Wait, you're being serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, though.
You can find I think you thrown me off. You can find me on my socials at one Maria, and yeah.
Yeah, I am not on social media.
So,
Hashtag no IG
wakufuate in real life.
Find me in Runda. Nah, Mic Check Podcast, spell the check like a checkbook. And then on Twitter at @moas_. On Instagram, public.display. OnlyFans, public display moas. Yeah.
All right.
I do poetry on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poetry in motion.
Yeah.
I feel like my close-up is just going to be... like, take a shot every time.
What is going on?
Like, we need to put, the question mark on the mouth.
Yes.
The mouth is just going on. I'm like,
Yeah.
are they actually being...
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
No, for real, go check it out.
Check it out.
I have 17 subscribers.
In Nairobi, lazima to hustle, bro.
Okay, so...
All revenue streams are welcome.
Yeah.
And this is a safe space.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for watching this episode. We hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, make sure you like this video, leave a comment down below, and join our amazing SNS family. That's it from us, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye-bye!
Oh, I forgot that was the camera.
What do if? Wow.
We'll just
That's fine.
trust him when he chongo.